Hello everybody, so you have to see what I turned this peach sign into. So I just got this at like a thrift store and it was like $3. So I'm going to transform it, something for fall. So I just decided I'm going to paint over this white peach and make it all white, the background. And I'm going to start with this. And then I have my grandmother's buttons. I was lucky enough to get all of her buttons. So I decided to use some of her buttons for this craft. So I'm pulling out all the fallish colors. Browns, whites, creams, yellows, taking out the blacks and the greens and the reds, but sticking with all the browns and creams. And there was so many in here, and I'm just so excited to finally use these because you can do so much from these buttons. So it's kind of like my jewelry craft if you've seen those before. So I'm just arranging them in the shape of a pumpkin. So I grabbed all the colors that I wanted, and then I've got my glue gun hot and ready, and I'm just going to start gluing in a circle of the shape of a pumpkin. So if you want, you can kind of draw out with a pencil. If you want to do one of these signs, you can kind of draw as a guide with the pencil, but I just kind of filled them in, and you can overlap them. And putting these buttons on was pretty forgiving because you've got bigger ones and smaller ones to fill in all the little pieces. So it was fun, and it's like putting a puzzle together, and it went fairly quick. Of course, I sped up the video here. And then I had a little piece of driftwood left over, and I'm going to just darken the piece of driftwood a little bit because I want some of the darker browns to come out. So I've got 4 different distressed inks, and I'm just using the little pad there, and I'm going to use that for the stem. There are a variety of other things that you can use for the stem, like a wine cork or a stick, or different ideas you can use like that. And then I just had some faux greenery that I'm going to stick on there as the pumpkin vines. And then I just grabbed some of my straw. This is so perfect for fall. And I grabbed some of my straw and tied it in a little bow to accent the top of the pumpkin there. And then I glued that piece on as well. So once that is glued on, I'm going to use the same distressed ink pad, and I'm going to just rub the edges so it looks like the same color as the stem of the pumpkin. So this sign came white, but I just wanted it to be a darker color to pull in the browns of the buttons. And I was really happy in the end result, the way this turned out. You can also sand down the edges if you get a pre-painted sign like this, and you can use that home decor wax. But the home decor wax may not stay as well because it was a pre-painted surface. So home decor wax works better on raw wood, and probably this distressed ink does as well. But it seemed to work great for the frame for this project. Then you just have to let it dry. So next I wanted some sort of wording on my sign, so I grabbed my Scrabble pieces that I got, and I wanted to spell out either fall or harvest, but I thought harvest was cute for the length of the pumpkin. I wanted a little bit longer of a word, but you can use either. And then I just didn't make those perfectly straight because I wanted them a little bit crooked, and I just glued all of those on, and it came together really nicely with the perfect little touch of green and all the fall colors. And it's just so amazing what you can do with buttons. So if you don't have a container of buttons like I do from my grandmother, you can go buy some from any hobby store and make really cute crafts. So I hope you liked it. Thanks for watching.